Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe and I am so happy you're here. In today's video, we are going to be reorganizing a small area of my home, an area that we all have in our homes that I like to think gets chaotic in every home. But before we jump in, I do want to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy it, because it is one of the best ways you can support me and I really appreciate it. Also give this video a like if you enjoy it and leave me a comment down below. But without further ado, we are going to jump into reorganizing under my two sinks. So my kitchen sink and my bathroom sink. Now, the reason I wanted to reorganize these areas is actually because I originally, when Ethan and I first moved in together, bought all of these bins from Target and used those to sort of organize those small spaces, and they became kind of a catch-all, and because they were so deep, there was really no way to organize the contents within. This particularly got very messy in my bathroom, so we're actually going to start there. To start organizing, I took everything out of the bin and started putting it all in like piles to make it easier to find things. I then broke down any empty boxes and consolidated like medicines that were low or I had duplicates of. And after I had the primary organizing done, I went through and checked all the expiration dates on our medicine, which led to realizing we had a lot of expired meds. So I'm thinking I can combine bins a little bit because I don't think I need a bin for each category. I think like the pain meds can go with the cold and flu because you kind of take them in conjunction with one another. I also think that I need to go through the first aid kit and see if there's anything in there that's expired and that we need to replace, because I don't think we've ever done that. Brings me to what, 2 bins, cold and flu, and then tummy relief, and then like personal care. I think I'm gonna try and narrow all this down to figure out where it all should go and like what should be grouped with what and what actually needs to stay in here, because I'm not sure that all of this really needs to stay in here. Like the Dr. Teal's I think can actually go in the shower, so I'm gonna take a second to like figure all this out and we'll go from there and see how many bins we end up needing. So as suspected, anything medicinal in the first aid kit was basically completely expired. Like we had unopened Neosporin and unopened Benadryl itch cream that I didn't know we had in there that was expired. So I'm gonna need to replace those and keep a better eye on what's actually in it, or at least store them elsewhere so I know what's in it. So I feel better knowing that that is updated. Okay, I just finished going through everything and making piles. So first aid kit, tooth repair, like bandages for injuries, tummy stuff, hair stuff, / personal care. And then we have cold and flu, we have pain. And then over here, this is everything that was expired. Like it's a whole like bunch of stuff that we had that's just like actually expired, like no good to us. That's craziness. After I got the general bathroom organizing done, I moved on to do the same for the kitchen before I headed out to find organizers for both spaces. One issue that I have with under my kitchen is that it's kind of a storage place for both cleaners and pet food and like random utensils that we don't really use, bag storage. It's just kind of the catch-all in the kitchen. And I don't really have a junk drawer, but I would say that this is my junk cabinet. I really wanted to find a way to make this more functional for us, and anytime I would pull out a cleaner, I would like knock over other cleaners, or I just wouldn't be able to read the labels on the spray bottles that were here because they were always blocked by the center post. So it just really was not functional. We also always had to cram the pet food way in the back because there was grill utensils in the way, and it just was a mess. Hi friends, so you've already seen the befores of this under sink situation, and I want to start off by telling you what's working. The few things that are working for this space are the riser for the dishwasher pods and like cleaning solutions, as well as this little caddy right here. The only thing I don't like about this caddy is it's not properly like stuck down, so it tilts all the time and like clatters when we open this, so that's something we're gonna have to fix. But otherwise, almost everything else in here doesn't really work, and so the plan is to make it a lot more functional. So what I'm gonna do to start is I'm gonna take everything out and I'm going to actually measure the like inner dimensions of the cabinet. That way I know when I'm out looking for organizing solutions that whatever I get is going to fit in here. So let's do that. So I took everything out of this area, and the bits and bobs in the back are like things that belong to the apartment but Ethan and I don't use. So I kind of like, I'm gonna push them back here just because that space is a little bit unusable anyways. And then I have like our fire extinguisher and like the little can of propane we have for outside, along with whatever instruction manual that is. I think it's for the dishwasher, which is like right here. So that's gonna stay there. Everything else is kind of usable space. I haven't cleaned this out yet because I'm kind of playing with orientation and things. The spray bottles were like here, but they got blocked by this. I need a way for the spray bottles to be more visible. So I don't know if that means like they go here, but that's kind of like a tight fit. And I have another one that has to go up here as well. This can go here, but I feel like that's just like a lot of wasted space back there. So the setup we had with the riser, we had the bags under it. And then we had this and this. What if I turn it? Pull it, it comes out there. Like that. These can go in here. I still think I want like some sort of way to corral them. I do have these risers that I had in here, but I don't think that they really work the way I want them to. So I'm not really sure what to do with this right now. I'm gonna think on this, and I'm gonna show you the other side. Okay, this is what I have for this side so far. Now, I moved all of the bags and the grill utensils that I had over here out, and I think I'm gonna try and find a new space for them. But if I can't, I'm gonna have to put them back in here. So right now, behind here is the extra dog and cat food. Ideally, I'd love to replace these two containers with containers that can fit all of the dog and cat food, so we don't even have to have extra bags back there. But right now, I don't think it makes sense. Okay, so I think that side's good. This side needs some work, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, I wanna show you all the stuff I just pulled out of that cabinet, because it looked like it was like really neat after I did all of that, and it's like I still have all this to deal with. So this is our grill utensils. I don't think we've ever used these, but it's because we live in the city, we can't use them, at least not right now. So we're hanging on to them. These are like our marshmallow sticks for our fire pit outside, and I don't really know where to keep them, so they've been down there. have this dish soap cleaning block that I've been needing to put out for a while now. So I have that, a bag of batteries. They're dead. They need to be recycled. And then all kinds of paper bags. Like, what am I gonna do with this paper? I don't know. Like this teeny one. I more end up using them for donations. So I'm just gonna keep the semi-larger ones, and the rest I'm gonna recycle because it's time. And then I have some craft paper. I'm gonna keep that because even though I might be moving, so stay tuned for that. But we might need this to like wrap dishes. So these I'm gonna recycle right now. This is our plastic bag recycling. This tends to collect in that cabinet. So I need to think of a better way for this all to be stored and not just end up collected under there and then forgotten for months. So it's out now because I'm gonna go out later today and we're gonna recycle it, but that's another thing that I have in the back of my mind to think about and solve. Friends, I had to like stop and give you a little update because I just went to the thrift store. I wasn't planning on like filming anything. I was actually dropping off our old coffee table, which you'd have seen if you've watched my living room makeover series. If you haven't, go watch it. But anyways, I was dropping it off and guess what I found? I found 2 organizers from the Home Edit. Like, hang on, I have to show you. See? Here they are. It's like risers and they're wider, which is really nice. This is what I kind of needed for those spray bottles. And here it is, the Home Edit. And they were only like $8.97. Now I know that sounds like a lot, but for the Home Edit, I know buying them new is more expensive than this. And it's gonna literally work perfectly. And there's 2 of them. So I'm pumped. I think it's gonna be great. Okay, so now that we have gone to the thrift store and made our donations, it's time to go to Target. Now, I saw Tina Lay on her Instagram story. She was talking about how there's like $5 stackable bins right now at Target because she's doing, I think she's doing her pantry, and she's also in Chicago. So I thought to myself, well, Tina's in Chicago. I'm in Chicago. If she just posted this, that means they're probably still there. So that will work really well for what I'm doing. So we're gonna go check out Target and see if we can find the bins that she's talking about. I don't know what Target she's at, so hopefully I can find them as well. But let's go check. And also I need to get a drink because I am so thirsty. But let's go. Let's jam out.
Contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind.
It's a new day, and I got back yesterday. I was able to find the acrylic containers, which I know you saw. They are $5. So like, thank you, Tina, for putting that on your story. I am so pumped. So if you need acrylic containers that are stackable, definitely go check out Target right now. They do have some. They're in the dollar section. That's where I found them. So here they are. So I got like this little stack. This came as a set of 2 actually for $5. So I got small ones, and then I got these ones, and they're actually deeper than I thought they were. They also had like a stackable drawer, and they had an acrylic turntable. I felt like these would work best for what I'm using them for, but the turntable, great option for like a pantry. Anyways, I got 4 of these, and I got 2 of these, and I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. I feel like this is a good haul to get us started, and it's now time to go put all of the categories and the organization into these bins, and hopefully it looks nice. Hopefully it's more functional. We'll see. I also have to figure out labels for these because I don't really have any labels. So anyways, let's go start getting everything put away into these bins, because right now it's just like sitting on the bathroom floor, and see what we can do. Okay, let's get organizing.
Everything seems hazy. Is there some place for safety I could go? Run away, run away, run away to your escape. Run away, run away, run away. You're never too far to run. Run away, run away, run away to your escape. Run away, run away, run away. Run away, run away, run away.
These cabinets completely organized, it is time for the afters. Now, these are not as beautiful as a makeover, but they are definitely functional and definitely beautiful in that regard. friends, that is everything for this week's video. I really hope that this inspired you to maybe reorganize a small part of your home to make it more functional for you. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment down below about what space you really need to tackle in your home to reorganize. I love hearing from all of you. And that is everything. I will see you in the next one. Bye.